Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Xavi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham gets it clear. Fires from distance. Oh, what has happened here?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shevchenko. Oh, great news, Jim. Daniele Massaro is in the lineup, and we know what a great player he is.
Yeah, and I think it's a fact that he's known for scoring decisive goals and delivers in key moments, often in closely fought games too, Peter. And I think it'll be of little surprise were he to score the opening or the winning goal in this one.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alisson clears. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Saka. And here's Torres. Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
Massaro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Played out to the left flank. Yaya Toure. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone
for an
easier pass. Now they'll have to
Proszę repertura.
He welcomes it in. Now the finish!
Έλα μάλλον.
Some heroic goalkeeping. Even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Decent hit!
Claro.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Hernandez. that has been cut short.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yeah.
Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Arcola in 8 feet of space out wide. Chance! It's it!
Γιατί πάμε?
It's remarkable! All squared in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, AdmiroL that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly been... And another try! Goal, Milan!
Λίγο ησυχία, ρε εσύ.
The game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan take the lead.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Μαλακιά έκανα, ρε φίλε.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Τι του έφερα και το πάτησα.
It's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cafu spots it and intercepts.
Να σου γαμίσω.
Goal kick.
Να σου γαμίσω.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rafinha. Cafu could try cutting inside here. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are top he goes! Harmlessly behind. Bastoni picks it up from the goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he refuses to take the
Again.
bait. And that could set him on his way. He's had it taken off him. The final seconds now. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Belly. There is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1.
Per il Milan. Numero 7 viene sostituito con
And we're off again.
numero 21.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Xavi. And that has left him in a heap.
Το πάρε.
Milan have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now he's off and running. Bastoni makes the interception. He's got big chance! And he's really put his
Τι έσωσα εκεί, ρε μαλάκα. Τι έσωσα εκεί, ρε μαλάκα, με το τουρέ.
corner number 2 then. And now they They can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Marcola, who does have an assist to his name. That's an excellent interception. No, that was never going to make it. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he cuts out the supply. Stood up well to him there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's there to get it away. He's played him through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Xavi. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. One time, excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes.
Not
much subtlety about that challenge. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pass is just off target. Good looking ball. Xavi. Bastoni.
Σταναδίζει μάλακα.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Driving on and making good progress. Massaro.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And reframed it in a trice. No way through. Oh, good spread. Laid back in.
Ναι.
Rafinha.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Αλλά καλά είναι το μωρό.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He's intervened well there. Zaire Emery. Now that's well seen too. Forwards and with intent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. David Villa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's been given away. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. David Villa finds himself offside. That's been intercepted. Fernando Torres. Drogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Foden. And he was quick to react. Tries to dink it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Courtois punts it upfield. David Villa. Messi puts his foot on the gas.
Έλα ρε.
Il quarto uomo indica
Just
un
about
minuto
came
di
out on
recupero.
top, but they were certainly tested. A well played. A reprieve.
Φωνάζει αυτός ρε.
Perhaps momentary. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they...
Θα φας πιζιλέι, φύγε από εκεί. Κυριάκο, φοράς ζακέτα το πρωί.
Ναι ρε.
Αυτό είναι
Της δουλειάς όμως.
Δεν θα στην κλείνω.
Όχι.
Μωρό μου.
Ναι.
Βαγιάει.
Ναι.
Εντάξει, αύριο φορά την ώρα θα την κλείνω. Εντάξει. Έλα, σου σκάζω το πλέτσι. Τι είναι αυτή η γαρίζα. Αυτή μυρίζει ωραία. Όπως μυρίζει ωραία, γιατί. Ό,τι κόρη. Γιατί φτύνει σαν καμήλα. Παπά. Στάζει αυτή η σακούλα. Τι είπε αυτό παιδί μου σήμερα.
Δεν ξέρω ρε μαλάκα. Και πριν έκανε έτσι, ούρλιαζε. Αμπολουμπολουμπολου. Έμαθε να φωνάζει.
Αυτό πιστεύεις θα του κάνει.
Ούτε καν. Όχι. Τι σκέφτεσαι να πετάξεις. Αυτό δεν ξέρω.
Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, and undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Here's Barcola, Luis Suarez, decent hit! Well, the ball's come loose here. And here's Xavi. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Barcola, and he's picked out the run. He's in a great position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly. Mbappe, great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is based on...
Κοιτά τι κάνει ρε μαλάκα.
Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? And it's in!
there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rafinha will play right into his path. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Καλά, μέχρι να το σουτάρει ο μαλάκας.
Can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lima, Neymar, he's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez, Costa Curta, kept aware, and it is replayed easily. Neymar, he's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's intervened well there. He expected better, and so did he.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. And it's Luis Suarez. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Yeah. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Toure gets good distance on it. Rodri. Yeah. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ρε μαλάκα, τόσο καλός είναι ρε φίλε, γάμισε μας ρε μαλάκα. Τι πίεση είναι αυτή που κάνει ρε μαλάκα. Κοίτα εδώ ρε μαλάκα. Φάουλ ρε μαλάκα.
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, γάμισε μας ρε φίλε.
Rafinha. Looks a good ball through.
Κοίτα που δεν πέρασε ρε. Φωνάζει αυτός ρε.
Costa Curta. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe, foot in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ωραία μαλάκα, πολύ πιεστικός ρε μαλάκα. Σαν ποια ομάδα ρε μαλάκα και με πιέζει έτσι τόσο πολύ ρε φίλε. Γάμισε μας ρε μαλάκα. Δύο γκολ έφαγα από μαλακία ρε μαλάκα. Δύο γκολ από μαλακία ρε φίλε.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Leveling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Το μαλάκα πώς σου ήταν έτσι ρε μαλάκα.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Ρε Τσάβη, γύρνα πίσω βρε μαλάκα, γύρνα πίσω ρε μαλάκα.
And it's Luis Suarez, nicely intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's good vision. Oh, no joy this time. Alisson getting this one clear. And they're quick to get it back. Cafu. Rafinha. And that's another good win of the ball. So what can they make of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
he's got a side of goal. It is a very, very good save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
From the κόκκινη ρε.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Και εκεί τον έδωσα.
He has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again!
Πιστεύω ρε μαλάκα, δεν το πιστεύω με τον άχρηστο ρε μαλάκα. Με τον άχρηστο ρε μαλάκα. Γελάει τώρα αυτός μαζί μου ρε μαλάκα, γελάει τώρα αυτός μαζί μου. Κοιτάξτε πως ανοίγει τη άμυνα ρε μαλάκα, κοιτάξτε, κοιτάξτε.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hey! Μαλάκα με ξαλέτσι ρε φίλε. Τι να δω. Πώς και μη φύγει να πέσει.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Neymar with the short one. And he was alert to it. Milan looking to go forward now. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Offside.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's going out.
Δεν ξέρω τι φεύγει σήμερα. Πρόσεχε μάλλον την Παναγία.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Και τα φάουλ που πήρε ρε μαλάκα. Εκεί που έκανα σουτ. Και τα φάουλ που πήρε κολόφαρδος.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nice interception, well timed. He won't be happy with that one. That's a little off target. Perez. And that could set him on his way. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Perez. And the shot!
τα αρχίδια μου. Τα αρχίδια μου ρε μαλάκα. Πάμε για ανατροπή ρε φίλε. Πάμε για ανατροπή. Πάμε για ανατροπή ρε μαλάκα. Πω μαλάκα ρε μόνο τρελάθηκε.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Luis Suarez. Viene sostituito con il
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Somewhat off target. Pellegrini! All of his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Pellegrini has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That was nicely by the defence. Pellegrini. Perez. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that has been cleared. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Gently down.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Να το γυρίσω ρε μαλάκα, πρέπει να το γυρίσω.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Πω μαλάκα, εντάξει. Τα είδε όλα ο τύπος. Ανατροπάρα από 0-2. Πάρ' τα αρχίδια μου μαλάκα. Πάρ' τα αρχίδια μου, 0-2 μαλάκα.
Rodri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Big chance!
Γάμο το σπίτι σου.
Well, he got rid because he was...
Μαλάκα.
And that's been won straight back. And here's Maradona. He can get that clear. Right, Shevchenko. And it's Vieira. Neymar. Interesting ball. Neymar!
Πάρ' τα αρχίδια μου μαλάκα. Ανατροπή από 0-2-3. Πάρ' τα αρχίδια μου. Παπάρα να πούμε, παπάρα. Θα του στείλω και μήνυμα μαλάκα. Σου αρέσει?
Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Barcola voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Αυτός τα είδε όλα μαλάκα, από 0-2 έγινε 3, τα είδε όλα. Τα είδε όλα, τέλος. Έχει αργήσει τα ρεπόρτ τώρα, παίξεις δεν φύγανε καλά και εγώ τόσο είμαι, τέλος πάντων. Θα του στείλω μήνυμα, περίμενε.
Ατρός ταξιλέας. Να.
Του έστειλα μήνυμα, πονάς. Παπάρα να πούμε, παπάρα.
Ρε παιδί μου, για ηρέμησε λίγο. Τι μαλακίες είναι αυτές σήμερα?
Έχει όρεξη σήμερα.
Ναι. Ουλιάζει πάρα πολύ όμως. Θα σου ξεκολλήσουν τα αυγά. Μόκο! Τρώτα κάκαλες, μωρό!
Πω. Μας πήρε τα αυτιά ο μικρός,
Μωρό μου, τρώτα κάκαλες.
Έχει Βίκτορ Μπάιερ, αλλά τα πιάνει όλα, ρε μάλακα. Μπατιστούτα, γάμισε τα φούλη επίθεση παίζει αυτός. Το φοβάμαι αυτόν, ρε μάλακα. Μήπως το κάνουμε time-marking. Ναι, βασικά αυτό θα βάλω. Θα μαρκάρει αυτόν. Και ο Θεός βοηθός.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Μαλάκα έχεις την ελαφρύ.
We have already started here.
Τι κάνεις?
Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too.
And Shevchenko!
Μαλάκα.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Οπα, τι έπαθε ρε.
Looking for the run-up. Oh, super ball! Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Το έκανα πολύ δυνατά, ρε μαλάκα.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Τι έκανε ρε μαλάκα! What the fuck! Τι έκανε ρε μαλάκα!
That's a decent try when you consider the range.
Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta shapes to shoot, and he comes up trumps again.
Costa Curta can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Bastoni. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Milan have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Now it's Xavi. Xavi!
Να ρε μαλάκα, δεν τα πιάνει όλα αυτός ο βλάκας.
The most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Can he put it away? Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Nice interception, well timed. Maradona. Well, that's beautiful.
Ποιος ήταν παλιά που έβγαλε.
It's Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Μαλάκα, το έφτασε.
Very necessary.
Το τρόμαξα ρε μαλάκα, το τρόμαξα ρε μαλάκα.
Batistuta. Roberto Carlos.
Όχι, πω που μαλάκα.
Couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Τι είναι σλέ ρε μαλάκα.
Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maradona. Keeper's ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
Του έκανα πέναλτι ρε μαλάκα.
Could not have chosen a worse
Δεν το
moment.
περίμενα.
The major moment in the game. And he's buried it. 1-0.
Τι έφυγα κάρτα ρε μαλάκα. Δεν νομίζω.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Είναι κίτρινη.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And it's Xavi. Adams gets a foot in here. Now it's
Είναι
Mbappe.
Κώστα Κούρτα ρε μαλάκα.
Το θες αυτό.
Δεν θέλω, όχι.
Look at the
Όχι, το
space.
βγάλει.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Μην το πετάξεις.
Δεν θα το πετάξει ούτε και δεν κάνει να το πετάξει.
Έφαγα γκολ, μου μιλάς και έφαγα γκολ εσύ. Μη με ενοχλείς.
And they're
Ω,
at it again in double quick time. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
ήταν ανάσχετο ρε μαλάκα, ήταν ανάσχετο ρε μαλάκα.
He was allowed
Ανατροπή και με αυτό που πρέπει να κάνω
when he
τώρα.
should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty. Batistuta! They've got to be quick to recover this. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Xavi. To Roberto. Shevchenko. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Άντε τώρα να το γυρίσεις πίσω μου.
And here's Mbappe. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as
Ρε
much as he did
μαλάκα,
then.
πού είναι
A
το...
couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Shapes to
Έλα εντάξει, γάμισε μας ρε φίλε. Τον έβαλα μπαρκάρ και τον βλέπω μόνο του ρε μαλάκα. Έλα γάμισε μας τώρα ρε φίλε.
And again,
Γάμισε με.
they simply
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to get free into the box. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Άστο, γιατί από μαρκάρισμα είναι άμπαλος. Θα βάλω την πλάι με τον Γεια του, ρε.
High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
Έλα, μαλάκα, γάμισε μας, φίλε.
Here we go again then. Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Shevchenko.
Δεν γίνεται αυτό, ρε μαλάκα, πάλι το ίδιο. Δεν γίνεται αυτό, ρε μαλάκα. Τουλάχιστον 2-3 θα έχει φάει τώρα, ρε μαλάκα. Δεν γίνεται αυτό, ρε μαλάκα.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Has a goal! Cafu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cafu, played out to the right. He's found the way through. Up he goes!
Πάμε να το γυρίσουμε.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's put paid to a promising move. Rafinha is onto it in a flash.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Bravo.
Not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's cut it out. Yep, it's a corner. A sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
That was good alertness. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played back in. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest.
Έχω χάσει αυτές τις μπαλιές 3 φορές. 3 άκυρα γκολ έχουν φύγει. Έχουν χαθεί 3 γκολ. Μαλάκα, εντάξει, γάμισε μας, ρε φίλε. Έχουν χαθεί 3 γκολ, ρε φίλε. Έχουν χαθεί 3 γκολ. Γάμισε μας, ρε μαλάκα. Γάμισε μας, ρε. Έχουν χαθεί 3 γκολ. Έτσι, στα καλά καθούμενα, ρε μαλάκα. 3 μπαλιές τέτοιες, 3 γκολ έχω χάσει, ρε μαλάκα.
Manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 10, numero 6, Xavi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, Luis Suarez. Il numero 19, Messi. Il numero 17, il numero 7, il numero 22.
He's looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Απίστευτο. Απίστευτο, μαλάκα, μάτι την Παναγία, απίστευτο. Θα τρελαθώ, μαλάκες, θα τρελαθώ. Τώρα το γυρίσω, ρε μαλάκα.
Of course he wasn't. Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. There's the shot!
Πότε μωρή πουτάνα γαμμένη.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Looks a good ball through. Spots it and intercepts. Cafu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Oh, what has happened here?
Κάνει ρε μαλάκα αυτός.
Что за ебанатень такой?
That's a throw.
Όχου, ρε μικρέ. Τι είναι αυτός ρε μαλάκα.
Many success.
Well, what about it? What an
Τι καλά το έφτιαξα πριν ρε μαλάκα.
What a wonderful
Δεν
contest.
άκουσε. Εσύ το δίκες, τι το έκανες?
That's a nicely measured pass. There's the hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Suarez.
Γιατί ρε μαλάκα, γιατί ρε μαλάκα να μην μέσα.
The keener not to lose it.
That is a great kick out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi.
Στάνιο μου.
Might be David. Yes! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Τσε ρε μαλάκα.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, τον έχω ρε, έχω χάσει πολλές ευκαιρίες ρε μαλάκα.
And he'll be encouraged to
Πόσα σου του, εδώ δείτε πόσα σου του έχω κάνει ρε μαλάκα. Πρέπει να έχει φάει 5 τουλάχιστον ρε φίλε. Ρε τι κολοφάρδος είναι αυτός ρε μαλάκα. George.
It's Luis Suarez. Great hit!
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
That's caused a worry or two.
Μαλάκα θα το σπάσω το μοχλό, μάτι Παναγία, θα το σπάσω ρε μαλάκα.
Έχω το χώρο.
they've got to get
Θα το σπάσω το μοχλό ρε
maybe
μαλάκα.
even the keeper.
Finds himself uncertain.
Τι σου συμβαίνει?
Oh, Red, nice interception. 5 minutes to add. Beckenbauer. Now it's Perez.
Δεν το πιστεύω, δεν πέρασε αυτό ρε μαλάκα.
Nicely aimed pass. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Μαλάκες, όποιος είδε όλο το μάτς
Back on that.
να μιλήσει τι έχω κάνει εδώ πέρα. Κοιτάξτε πόσα σούτ έχω κάνει. Μαλάκα, η τρύπα του τόσο είναι. Πώς να δω, τόσο είναι η τρύπα, τόσο. Σαν το μπουκάλι των 500. Έτσι τέτοια τρύπα έχει γίνει. Πω, μαλάκα. Θα τρελάθω. Μείον 5 πιο κάτω ρε μαλάκα. Γάμισε μας ρε μαλάκα, τον είχα πιέσει τόσο πολύ. Ρε μαλάκα. Παίκτης τρίτης κατηγορίας ρε μαλάκα. Παίκτης τρίτης κατηγορίας. Τι του έχω κάνει ρε μαλάκα. Δεν το πιστεύω ρε μαλάκα. Για κλάματα είναι το παιχνίδι. Βασικά όχι το παιχνίδι, ο παίκτης είναι για κλάματα. Τι ήταν αυτός μαλάκα. Με έγινε δυνατή ομάδα αυτός. Manchester City. Manchester City. Τι 1137. Χαρβατσέλια. Ναι. Όχι, χωρίς μαλακίες, έχει δυνατή ομάδα κι αυτός. Έχει δυνατή ομάδα κι αυτός. Όπα ρε. Για βάλουμε καλύτερα το τέτοιο. Και τι plan θα το κάνω το ρόδο. Πάμε και ό,τι γίνει. Έχει καλή ομάδα για αυτός. Όχου.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Rafinha, he's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Good looking ball. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Batistuta. Rafinha. And here's Suarez. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
It's one! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And the pass is intercepted. Spread it left. Bellingham. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kvaratskhelia. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There's the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
The most accurate pass. Back into the middle.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Some resolute defending there. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Cafu. He has found a way through. Xavi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. Fiddles it through. Can he get away here? Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kimmich gets it clear. Rafinha. Almost half an hour in now. Bellingham. And here's Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kvaratskhelia. Rafinha, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And here's Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Batistuta.
Τώρα ρε φίλε, μαλακιζόμαστε ρε μαλάκα.
He's found a way past. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Xavi.
Μαλάκα.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Πού να βγάζεις και μπάλια στη γωνία βρε μαλάκα. Τι πήγες να κάνεις?
Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. That's Batistuta. And he's Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. Rafinha. And the counter is on. And it's Luis Suarez. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field
Milan
is
can really do with some
47.
bigger names standing up here.
Ah, he's given it away. That's a shade optimistic. Looks to clip it forward. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. Oh, sweet feet. Costa Curta. Ball driven towards the far post. Bellingham! That's going to go a long way. Kimmich. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well read, nice interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a sweet ball that he gets big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Foden, and he's onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Defending was strong and firm. Foden looking to run onto it. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Χρειάζεται αυτό που μου έδωσες. Α.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 21, Nico Williams. Number 16, Rodri.
And it's Shevchenko. Messi tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 19.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Όχι πάλι τα ίδια.
Nicely aimed pass. Cafu spots it and
Παιδιά μου κλείνει η οθόνη ρε μαλάκα. Κάτι γίνεται με το Χιντιαμάι.
pass has been well intercepted. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Threads one in.
Κλείνει η οθόνη ρε μαλάκα.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Perez. Messi climbs up big.
Λά ρε μαλάκα.
Decent enough try.
Άντε πάλι.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a little...
Δεν μ' άρεσε αυτό που μου κάνει τώρα ρε φίλε.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Shevchenko. Perez.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Mbappe. That is good alertness. And he's there to get it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Might be danger here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last win.
And he was quick to react. Pellegrini, and here's Mbappe, showing great feet there. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's been intercepted. Pellegrini into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Can he finish?
Άντε γεια στο τελευταίο λεπτό. Άντε γεια.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Τέλος.
And the referee...
Πω μαλάκα, τι κάβλα ήταν αυτό.
Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Έλα ρε, τι κάνετε ρε. Φαίνεται ρε μαλάκα, τι ενοχλήσα, μπαίνω να βγω. Μαλάκα, δεν φαντάζεσαι τι κάνω στο PvP, φίλε, άστο. Και ο κεφαλικά μαλάκα σε 2-3 μάτς, και ο κεφαλικά σου λέω ρε. Μαλάκα, με ένα παίζω με νικάλους 0-3, με νικάει 0-3 στο πρώτο ημίχρονο. Το κάνω 3-3 και έχει φάει 30-40 σουτ. 30-40 σουτ, δηλαδή μιλάμε η κολοτρυπίδα του έχει γίνει. Πώς είναι η τρύπα το μπουκάλι 500. Μαλάκα πήγα να σπάσω το μοχλό. Πόσα σουτ ρε. Και ξέρεις ποιον είχε τερμά, το Βίκτορ Μπάια ρε μαλάκα. Τα πιανε όλα ρε μαλάκα. Τα πιανε όλα μαλάκα. Λέω τι λες του λέω ρε φίλε. Και έπαιξα τώρα μένα με Manchester City, με νικάει 0-1. Στο πρώτο μήχρονο νομίζω το κάνω 1-1 και στο τελευταίο λεπτό δεύτερο μήχρονο 2-1 το γύρισα. Μαλάκα και εγώ εγκεφαλικά σου λέω άστο σου λέω ρε μαλάκα. Κάτσε λίγο, κάτι μου κάνει τώρα το play ρε φίλε, κάτι γίνεται με το χιτζιαμάκι και μου μαυρίζει την οθόνη ρε μαλάκα χωρίς λόγο. Γιατί? Εμένα τώρα άλλο μου κάνει ρε μαλάκα, το HDMI ρε μαλάκα τι γίνεται, μου μαυρίζει την οθόνη ρε μαλάκα. Δεν ξέρω τι έχει πάθει ρε φίλε. Ναι, κλείνει, μαυρίζει και ξαναβάζει ρε, ξέρεις τέτοια πράγματα. Μπρίζα. Ναι έχει, ναι ακριβώς δίπλα είναι. Νομίζω πρέπει να παίζει ρόλο αυτό ρε φίλε. Αγορασμένο άλλο. Κάπου εκεί το έχω πάρει. Είναι μάπα Όχι, την άλλη φορά μου το έκανε πολύ συχνά ρε φίλε, σε κάθε δευτερόλεπτο. Και μου είπε ένα παιδί, μου είπε ένα παιδί να κάνω ένα κόλπο, δεν μου το έκανε. Τώρα μετά πολύ καιρό το ξανακάνει πάλι ρε φίλε. Ρε μαλάκα, θα με σπάσει τώρα αυτό ρε φίλε. Να κάνω. Πώς? Ναι, αλλά πόσο τέτοιο, 2,1, τι είναι αυτό? Κάτσε το κοιτάξω κι εγώ αυτό, γάμισε τα ρε μαλάκα. Στο σκρούτς τα παίρνω όλα ρε φίλε. Του Play 5. Του 4 όχι, μόνο του Play 5 έχω ρε. Τώρα μπήκα στο σκρούτς να πάρω ένα άλλο, γιατί τα έχει παίξει αυτό το χιδιαμά ρε φίλε. Ναι. Κάτσε να πάρω άλλο, περίμενε. Πόσα μέτρα να πάρω ρε μαλάκα, 1,5 μέτρο? Να κάνει δουλειά όμως ρε μαλάκα, όχι τίποτα άλλο. Κάμισε τα ρε μαλάκα. Ρε μαλάκα υπάρχει και 3,1 ρε μαλάκα, τι λες τώρα ρε? 3,1. Είσαι σίγουρος ρε? . Α, όχι, μαλακίες σου λέω, άλλο κοιτάω. Α, μαλακίες σου. Έχει με ένα 15 ευρώ. Μπλό έχει διαμά 2,1 κάμπλ, έχει διαμά email και διαμά email με 1,5 μέτρο μαύρο. Καλό έχει διαμά συσκευών όπως υπολογιστές, projector και κονσόλ με οθόνες και τηλεόρασης. Μάλλον αυτή θα πάρουμε, 15 ευρώ ρε φίλε. Έλα ρε. Γεια στείλ το μου. Τι παίζετε ρε, team play fun. Ο μικρός καλός. Έχει δυνατή ομάδα ρε. Μάγκες, μισό λίγο, να φτιάξω λίγο το χιτιαμάι. Έχετε δωμάτιο? Να πω πάνω στα μάινερα. Να, περίμενε λίγο. Περίμενε. Ω, καλά, στο το συζητάω καν, αδερφούλη. Θέλεις, για να μάθεις καλά το παιχνίδι, θέλεις ένα χρόνο μάθημα, να ξέρεις. Δεν είναι τόσο εύκολο. Ένα χρόνο μάθημα, ρε. Με ένα χρόνο να παίζεις κοντρόλ μέχρι να καταλάβεις τα συστήματα, πώς να κινείσαι, τέτοια πράγματα, ρε φίλε. Όχι ρε, πλάκα κάνει, έχει άλλη τακτική εκεί ρε, πλάκα κάνει. Το ξέρεις ότι οι περισσότεροι αυτοί οι καλοί παίζουν και με τα 5 δάχτυλα ρε. Άστο σου λέω ρε. Έλα ρε, τι. Τι. Έλα, εγώ έτοιμο σήμερα. Ρε μαλάκα, τι ομάδα είναι αυτή που έχεις? Γιώργο. Ναι ρε. Τι είναι αυτό ρε μαλάκα? Έχεις μπει σε άλλο account μου φαίνεται. Α, καλά. Χάμισε τα. Τρόμαξα τώρα ρε μαλάκα. Τρόμαξα τώρα λέω ρε. Α, τι να σου πω ρε. Όπο μαλάκα, η άλλη είναι 3.201 ρε μαλάκα. Προπονητή το Vincent Company με 2 boost, φαντάσου. Καλό αυτό. Άλλαξε Μέση για Ραφίνια ρε φίλε. Ο Μέση δεν έχει ταχύτητα, αλλά είναι για αλλαγή καλύτερα ρε φίλε. Έλα 10 δευτερόλεπτα ρε.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Menu.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal. Chance!
Ooh, delicate chip. And a header! Shevchenko finds himself offside.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Το Σμέχερ.
Now it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Shevchenko. Mateus. And it's Stoichkov.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. It's a sharp pass. Mateus. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Up for a header! Danger averted for now. That is ended up in no man's land.
Όχι!
Nicely intercepted. And he's heaved it away. Rummenigge. Messi gets a good foot in there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez. And he's taking no chances there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that's been cut out, well played. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov thinks one through. Can he finish?
Κοίτα μαλάκα.
First blood drawn. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's in, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, played right into his path. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Here it is, crossed in.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα.
Costa Corta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's come loose. Rummenigge. Rafinha in the hunt and looking threatening. Floated through. Nedved. Stoichkov. Now it's Messi. He's having a go. He has kept it out. What great reactions. It's their second corner of the game. Shevchenko getting this one clear. And they're quick to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Messi is standing over this one. He's in Stoichkov! So, third corner of the game.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That has been knocked clear. Rafinha. Now Cruyff. Shevchenko. Oh, he's found support out wide. Right, Shevchenko. Nedved. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing rooms. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer.
There's the
Coming
start of
on
the second
field
half.
is number 27.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
He's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's a chance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. So it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now.
Γιατί ο Τσεφτσέρικο παίζει για μένα ρε μάλακα, δεν μπορώ να το καταλάβω αυτό.
Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, has a goal! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Odo. Serginho. Oh, what a pass! And he gets rid in a hurry.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He is through here. Great work on the overlap. He gets big. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Thuram. Tries to get it clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
71,898.
Now it's Rafinha. Tries the cross. Goes in for the header. It's there. Great header. Made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Βάλε Τσεφτσέρικο Εμπαπέ ρε φίλε. Και Νεϊμάρ αριστερά με Μπαρκολά. Ναι. Α, έβαλε στα κοινωνικά το Νόουεν. Ναι, μια χαρά είναι και αυτός. Κάτσε να άλλαξε λίγο. Α.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Rafinha.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Number
Listen, goals
37,
change games. That has changed the whole complexion.
Coming on the
Listen,
field.
they have the momentum
Number
now.
18, Messi. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 7, Neymar. Number 22, Lorenzo Pellegrini.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar. There's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Stoichkov. And the shot!
Ω!
Goal!
Καλά, εντάξει.
That is
Δεν ήταν offside, ρε φίλε.
Rummenigge really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Number 11.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. And it's Stoichkov. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, what a mistake! He might be in here! Conte! Now it's Stoichkov. Cruyff. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Nedved. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Stoichkov. And he was quick to react. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. And it's Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. And Messi! Really well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. No space, no problem.
Θα προλάβουμε, δεν ξέρω.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Always onto this. Cruyff! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Έλα, προλαβαίνουμε άλλο ένα.
So calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening.
Ω! Πάσα ρε! Έλα ρε μαλάκα! Δώσε!
Could be danger here. And it's Pubg. They have stolen level at the last.
Μαλάκα δεν μπορώ, μαλάκα. Ναι.
And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please report to the staff room.
Γάμισε τα.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Ρε μαλάκα, αν παίζαμε εγώ και εσύ μόνο τους είχαμε μια πλάκα, ρε. Και άρχισες να το κάνεις, ρε μαλάκα. Ήτανε καλή, καμιά χαρά παίζανε κι αυτοί, ρε. Μπαστόνι έχω εγώ, ρε.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So we're up and running. And it's Shevchenko. Out to the left it goes.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Ball has bounced loose now. Cruyff. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That pass has been well intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. So what can they make of this? Rafinha quite squeezed that one through. Nicely intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread out to the left. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Kudus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. Stones. Here's the delivery. Cafu getting this one clear. And now the hit! Big chance! It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And Cruyff! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for the shots. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kudus. And that's been won straight back. He's in plenty of space here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's a goal kick.
Τη διώχνει και θα πας και περάσει χρόνος. Τι μαλάκας είναι αυτό.
Serginho. And it's Cruyff. Decent hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Barcola is offering a right smile there.
Pedri, over to the left.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Big chance!
Oh.
Goal, Spain! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
5 minutes is number 9.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Has a goal!
Πώς την εκτέλεσε έτσι ρε φίλε.
Certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Owen. Menu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. He came in hard, very hard. Cruyff! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Fiddles it through. And it's Shevchenko.
There will be 3
Sharp little ball here. Now it's Cruyff. That's a smartly directed ball. Kudus. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front.
Έκανα εγώ μαλακή, τη χάζεψα στο κινητό ρε φίλε.
We could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Spain get themselves into the lead, and he's managed to get free. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all...
Tries a shot! He scores! Again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rafinha, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is good alertness. Great defending, strong and determined. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and urgency, all will be well.
He's hit it long, but astray. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cafu. Good spot. He's seen the run. Van Dijk.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Serginho.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with this?
He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gnabry. And he was quick to react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
And the finish! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Humanity has failed. Καλησπέρα αδερφούλη, καλησπέρα. Ό,τι φορά σε βλέπω κιόλας, καλώς ήρθες.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Number 2 then.
Serginho. Number 29.
Spain have the chance to go the other way.
Rafinha. Coming on
And
the
there's
field.
green grass ahead of him.
Number 22. Lorenzo Pellegrini. Number 7.
Keeper's ball.
Neymar. Number 8. Messi. Substitution
Ruben
taking
Diaz
place.
spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's been caught now. He's had a shot. He's scored. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Gnabry looking to play it into the box.
Έξω ήταν.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the pit. Oh,
Oh.
crossbar!
Ναι, ναι.
Pellegrini. Neymar gets into some space.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cafu gets a foot in here. He is through here. They get a throw in.
Μετά ένα παιδί μου το quick και έχετε πρόβλημα στην άμυνα. Δεν νομίζω.
This is what good chemistry is all about. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Here comes another cross.
Α, δεν ξέρω, αυτό το πρόβλημα δεν έχω πάντως. Όχι ρε παιδιά, όλα καλά.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
The less said about that pass, the better. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The final 5 minutes. Shot could be on. Saliba deals with that comfortably.
Μαλάκα την έφτασε.
And now they can clear their lines.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Spain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's in space and looking for options. It's a
Added minutes
mighty
have been
effort.
indicated.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Τώρα τελείωσε μα.
Mendes has a look and plays it forward. Gets his pass away. Kudus. Doué. Oh, good Gnabry! Big relief, it just needed better contact. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's close. Serginho. Now it's Owen. And he can clear it away.
Ακούς, πάω να πάω λίγο και έρχομαι ρε. Άμα είστε μέσα.
What a terrific response it was.
Θα είμαι εδώ στο room μου, απλώς από το παιχνίδι θα βγω ρε φίλε.
From those players, what unity, what joy. That was very, very
Καμπή, καλησπέρα ρε φίλε. Καλησπέρα μάγκες. Μα και εσένα πακ θέλω να ανοίξω, αλλά όχι πολλά και άμα τύχει βέβαια. Θέλω να δω τι παίζει, βασικά δεν έχω δει και τι γίνεται ρε φίλε. Το τουρέ τον έχω ρε, τον έχω πάρει το τουρέ. Το τουρέ τον πήρα μαζί με Dixon, μου το έδωσε μαζί. Τον έχω παιδιά, τουρέ τον έχω. Εντάξει παιδιά, όχι τίποτα τρελό. Όλα καλά μωρά. Να δούμε λίγο τι και πώς. Μάγκες, εγώ το μόνο που χρειάζομαι πιο πολύ είναι ένα τερματοφύλακα κατοστάρι και μόνο αυτό δεν τυχαίνει να μου δώσει ρε φίλε η Konami. Μόνο αυτό δεν δίνει η Konami ρε φίλε. Την προηγούμενη φορά κυνηγούσα για τον Σμέιχερ, αλλά πολλοί μου λέγανε δεν αξίζει ρε φίλε, δεν έχω καταλάβει γιατί. Θέλω να πετύχω ή τον Ινιέστα ή τον άλλο δεν έχει βγάλει μπάια. Όχι, δεν έχω βγάλει μπάια. Αδερφέ, έχω να πω μέρες, έχω χάσει πολλά επεισόδια ρε φίλε. Πραγματικά δεν έχω χρόνο να πω. Τώρα με τον Πάγια δεν ξέρω τι γίνεται ρε φίλε. Πόσους πήρανε μερικοί που είναι πολύ δυνατός πράγμα φλάκας. Εγώ θέλω να πετύχω ή τον Network ή τον Ινιέστα για να βγάλω τον Ζερομπέρτο. Γιατί αυτούς τους δύο τους έχω για αλλαγή με αυτόν εδώ με τον Μπέλιχαμ. Και αυτούς τους δύο τους έχω εδώ για αλλαγή με αυτούς εδώ πέρα. Αυτός ήταν ο Σουάρες. Το Σουάρες για επιθετικό αυτούς τους δύο. Μωρέ, θα ξαναρίξω λεφτά τώρα έτσι για την καβλάντα ρε φίλε. Πας και κάτι πετύχουμε, ξέρω εγώ, ποτέ δεν ξέρεις μάλλον. Ποτέ δεν ξέρεις. Μια φορά να γίνει κολόφαρδος μάλακα. Μια φορά να γίνει κολόφαρδος. Δεν με χάλαγε. Ναι μωρέ, εντάξει, δεν καμιέται. Εν τω μεταξύ τρόμαξα ρε μαλάκα, έτσι πως βγήκε. Λέω τι πάει να δώσει ρε μαλάκα. Χέστηκα πάνω μου, λέω τι γίνεται ρε μαλάκα. Ναι, τρόλ της Konami, ό,τι να είναι ρε μαλάκα. Κοίτα εδώ έδωσε εδώ ένα κοντινό έδωσε ρε. Και έναν εδώ. Όχι αδερφέ, δεν το ρισκάρω τώρα. Είχα ρίξει ήδη την άλλη φορά, την προηγούμενη εβδομάδα. Όχι και την προηγούμενη εβδομάδα, κάνα 2 εβδομάδες νομίζω. Ένα εκατοστάρι ρίξα ρε φίλε. Και είχα ρίξει σε άλλες κάρτες. Και λέω να τα κρατήσω γιατί κάτι καλό. Και μετά βλέπω τον Γεια του ρε. Και τα χάλασα όλα εκεί πέρα ρε φίλε. Και τα χάλασα εκεί πέρα και μου έδωσε Γεια του ρε και Dixon μαζί. Κι άλλο ένα τρόλ. Φτιάχνεις ομαδάρα χωρίς λεφτά να ξέρεις. Ναι. Έχω φτιάξει ομάδα χωρίς λεφτά ρε φίλε. Χωρίς μαλακίες. Αλλά μετά στο PvP λέω πρέπει να ρίξω λεφτά ρε φίλε. Έχω 2 Dixon ρε μαλάκα. Δεν ξέρω τι να κάνω με αυτόν εδώ ρε. Τέλος πάντων. Πάμε να παίξουμε λίγο ρε φίλε. Όπου έχει πάει 10 η ώρα ρε μάλακα. Μάγκε σε ένα μάτς στο PvP. Ένα μάτς. Ο Φέραντον, ναι. Ένα μάτς ακόμη μάγκες για να κλείσει γιατί 3 ώρα σηκώνομαι ρε. Μαλάκα, πότε πήγε 10 γάμο το μουνί ρε μαλάκα. Τι 3235, πω μαλάκα με βάλαμε δύσκολο τώρα ρε φίλε. Για 235, μάλιστα. Εδώ δείτε, μαλάκα, εδώ δείτε. Τζιμπέλτο Σίλβα με Καζεμίρο και Ρόδρυ, DMF. Μαλάκες. Έχει βάλει 8 αμυντικούς, μαλάκα. 8 αμυντικούς έχει βάλει, ρε μαλάκα. Πω ρε μαλάκα. Ο Χριστός και η Παναγία. Για πάμε. Πάμε και ό,τι γίνει.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
Terrific shield for the defense, isn't he?
Αδερφέ, εγώ είμαι πιο πολύ άσχετος ας πω την αλήθεια, ρε φίλε. Μην νομίζω ότι είμαι και παιχταράς. Πολλές φορές έχω χάσει από κάτι άσχετους που χάνω ρε μάλακα. Από άσχετους χάνω ρε φίλε. Πολύ εύκολα, δεν ξέρω γιατί.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Costa Curta. It's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Αλλά έχει και σημαίνει, εντάξει, γάμισαμε. Δεν θα πει ποτέ γκολ έτσι.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now he's off and running. Moore. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He won't be happy with that one.
Όχι ρε.
Thinks one through.
Ωραία, μαλάκα, κολλάει μαζί.
With the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the pass is intercepted.
Law!
Ωραία, μαλάκα, τι εκτέλεσε.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Τι έκανε, ρε μαλάκα, έκανε αλλαγή.
A nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Cafu. And here's Bellingham. It's Xavi!
Όχι, ρε μαλάκα.
He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Καλά, άστο, αδερφέ. Αυτός ο Μπάγε δεν πρόκειται να φάει ποτέ, ρε μαλάκα, άστο.
He can run onto that. Xavi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good looking ball. No joy this time. And he can clear it away. That is Stuta!
Γαμώ, ρε μαλάκα.
That was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Rodri. Rummenigge. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta.
Μαλάκα, δεν μπορώ να κάνω την επίθεση, ρε μαλάκα.
Well, the
Κοίτα
boss
εδώ.
won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Batistuta. And he's had a hit!
Ωραία, μαλάκα.
Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Rummenigge brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu. Rafinha, he has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Έλα μωρέ μαλάκα, γαμώ ρε φίλε. Σιγά τι δυνατή που την έδωσε ρε μαλάκα. Τι μαλακίες είναι αυτές ρε φίλε. Πω κολλάει με αυτόν ρε μαλάκα. Α, καλά.
Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up front.
Κοίτα εδώ ρε μαλάκα.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rummenigge might just make this. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Γαμώ με μπέρδεψε ρε μαλάκα. Γαμώ ρε φίλε.
Roberto Silva. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's gone looking for safety.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's been cut out, well played.
Όπου το μαλάκα, τι βλάκας είναι ρε, έτσι παίζει τώρα αυτός ο μαλάκα.
No, again, there's no way through. Pullet gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Law. Chance to finish. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling.
Μαλάκα, μπαίνει μπροστά ρε μαλάκα, κοίτα εδώ για μήνα. Α, καλά. Εδώ δείτε την άμυνα ρε μαλάκα.
His movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Γάμισε μας ρε μάνα, πάσα δεν δίνουνε, γάμισε μας ρε μάνα.
Telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Xavi. Barcola. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Xavi. And here's Suarez.
Γάμισε τα ρε μαλάκα, γάμισε τα.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rafinha. Bellingham. Cafu. He's found a way through. He's cut it out. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He could be in here. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Αυτό γκολ είναι μαλάκα.
He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Δεν αλλάζει ρε μαλάκα, τι πια όλο. 3, 4, 5, ωραία.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione,
Who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he welcomes it in. Law. And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teams...
Είναι βλάκα, το καθυστερεί λίγο ρε μαλάκα. Δίνει πάσα πίσω, διώχνει.
Shevchenko. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Shevchenko. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Bit too much weight on the... There's the hit!
Πόρε μαλάκα.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Τι έπιασε ρε μαλάκα.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
He's tried one! Oh no, what has happened here?
Όχι ρε μαλάκα. Όπως και να έχει αδερφέ, το κρατάει το 2-1 ρε φίλε.
Law. Batistuta. And claimed it back swiftly. Cafu. It's a sharp pass.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Cafu.
Δεν είναι και 3 λεπτά καθυστέρηση ρε μαλάκα.
Smartly reclaimed.
Έλα εντάξει, γάμισε μας μαλάκα. Κράτα το, κράτα. Βλέπετε πως παίζει. Είναι κότα ο τύπος, φίλε. Εντάξει, γάμισε μας.
Pellegrini.
Καλά.
As far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. You might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result.
Από μαλακία στην άμυνα ρε μαλάκα χάσαμε. Από μαλακία στην άμυνα ρε. Μαλακίστηκα εγώ ρε φίλε. Εντάξει, δεν καμιέται στα αρχίδια μου. Ναι, εντάξει. Τώρα ξέρετε πως νιώθω, έτσι. Δεν το δείχνω. Μέσα μου λένε ότι το σκοτώνω ρε μαλάκα. Πώς κέρδισε έτσι ο βλάκας ρε μαλάκα. Μέσα μου λένε ότι το σκοτώνω ρε. Εντάξει, γάμισε μας ρε μαλάκα. Υπάρχουν και αυτοί άσχετοι παίκτες ρε φίλε. Παίζεις μπάλα πίσω και διώχνεις, παίζεις μπάλα πίσω και διώχνεις, ρε μαλάκα. Έτσι παίζουν οι κόρτες, ρε μαλάκα. Γάμισε μαζί. Λοιπόν, μάγκες, εγώ θα κλείσω. Είναι αργά, παιδιά. 3 ώρα σηκώνομαι, ρε φίλε. Χαράματα. Μαλάκης, δεν έχει τίποτα εδώ. Μάγκες, καληνύχτα σε όλους. Καληνύχτα, ρε Ερκαμπή. Με έπιασε μια ξενέρα τώρα, μα την Παναγία, με έπιασε μια ξενέρα, χωρίς μαλακίες. Μια ξενέρα με έχει πιάσει, ρε φίλε, με το βλάκαλα μου.